4 teenagers were killed during a TikTok challenge. What up, world? Your boy Charles Brown back again talking facts. So 4 young teens, including a young mom who just had a baby, were killed doing the TikTok Kia challenge. I want to talk about this for a minute because I don't know what these kids have always been doing dangerous stuff, but now it's getting crazy. I want to read this article with you and have a little discussion about it, all right? 4 teenagers killed in a Buffalo car crash while attempting a TikTok challenge encouraging car theft, and the kids have been identified, including a young mom. Marcus Webster, 19, Swazine Swindle, 17, Kevin Payne, 16, and Anjanae Harper, I hope I said that right, who was 14, were killed when the stolen Kia they were riding in crashed Monday morning, ejecting them and one other passenger. The driver, 16, was treated at the hospital and released, while the 5th passenger, a 14-year-old girl, is listed in good condition. So the TikTok challenge is called the Kia challenge, and they are stealing Kias because apparently they are easy to steal. Kias and Hondas. I want to finish reading so we can all be on the same page. But I just want to say rest in peace to the children, the babies that got murdered, that lost their lives. And I'm so, what bothers me is the driver. Not saying I want anybody to perish, but it's always like, even with these drunk driving cases, the driver will survive. The driver will live and face whatever jail time or penalties they got coming, but the unwitting passengers are gone forever. They didn't have their foot on the pedal. They didn't have their hand on the steering wheel, but probably saying slow down the whole time, right? But they're gone. Rest in peace to these children, and we got to learn to be safer people. We got to learn to be better. Did you see that? I don't know if you saw the video with the kids on rollerblades holding onto a 18-wheeler. They are rollerblading, going in between the wheels, going out of the wheels, holding onto the side. There's about 4 or 5 of them just coasting along on the rollerblades, going under the truck, going back from under the truck, just chilling, just hanging out. The truck is doing probably 85, 90 miles per hour. Kids are just hanging onto the truck, whatever, doing it for whatever reason, right? These are what these kids think is cool because they're getting filmed to do it. And TikTok is part of the problem. But let me continue. In a video shared on Twitter, a local says Harper had recently welcomed a baby girl. She was a young mother. She definitely spent a lot of time with her daughter. Right? Beautiful young girl, beautiful young daughter. The driver of the Kia, which was reported stolen, has since been charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle and criminal possession of stolen property. He is due back in court in November. The teens are believed to have wrecked the car while trying to complete the Kia Challenge, a TikTok trend that shows viewers how to hotwire Kias and Hondas. Listen to what I just said. The TikTok videos showing these kids how to hotwire these cars. We didn't have nothing like that when I was young. Let me just say that. There was nothing like that. The access these kids have is too much knowledge, is too much access, and there's too many ways to get yourself killed. Not even a day-to-day, somebody could rob you, mug you, somebody could stab you. It's beyond that. They're finding more ways to harm themselves and others than ever before. And we can blame it on social media. Buffalo Police Commissioner Joseph Gramaglia told reporters that law enforcement has seen a spike in car thefts since the challenge went viral. Even so, experts remain skeptical that an online dare can inspire random people to commit an illegal act. They're wrong. They don't know what they're talking about. Right? Most people don't know about these challenges. Most people don't care about these challenges. This is what they're trying to pull off, right? But obviously these kids did it, right? It was 6 of them in the car at least, minimum of 6. The investigation into the accident remains ongoing. Also, what they didn't say in this article is allegedly TikTok is being sued for these challenges. I'm sorry, not TikTok. Kia and Hyundai are facing a lawsuit for these cars being so easy to boost. For you to have a car this easy to boost that they can just go and make a video show you how easy it is, and a 14-year-old, a 16-year-old could jump in it and do it and speed off in your car, that's a problem for the car manufacturer. They don't have any anti-theft alarms. Like, they don't have a lot of stuff going on to stop this from happening. So Kia and Hyundai allegedly are both being sued, and people are going to start waking up to things like this. People with these particular vehicles are going to have to be extra vigilant and be extra careful. I have one of these vehicles, so I got to be extra careful, right? And what you need to understand is these kids have no self-control when they get in these cars. They'll do 100 on the highway in your car. They're fearless. They don't have any fear of death. They don't have any consequences that they feel like may happen to them because they're a kid. No, what kid thinks he's going to die right now? I was in a car at one point. Somebody let me use their rental, and we were speeding and doing all kind of what they call it, bunnies and all this. It was raining, and we were going up and down hills and acting crazy. And we had one older guy in the car like, "Yo, slow down before you crash." Like, shut your ass, yo. And boom, guess what happened? Sped out of control, hit another car, bam. Right, not before he had got out. Right before we crashed. Soon as we slowed down, he opened the door. He was older than us. He opened the door, got out. Boom. We're young. We're dumb. We don't think, get out of here, bum. Like, we thinking he's soft. I don't think we got 1 minute from when he got out before we spun out and crashed because it was raining. Doing too much. Got out and ran and left that car. Now we got somebody's car damaged. Whoever car we hit, we don't know. We damaged it. They got to pay a deductible. Whatever went on. But we're young. We don't care. We ran. We just worried about getting caught, saving ourselves. And that's what happens when these kids get these vehicles. They have no sense of control. They have no sense of urgency or worrying because they don't think it can happen to them. But it can happen to you. You can be ejected from your car. Or even worse, hit somebody else and hurt them, and now you're sitting in a jail cell for years of your life. Just because this kid is a minor doesn't mean he's going to get out just because he's a minor. He done took away 4 babies. These are 4 people. And I guarantee you, some of them was telling him to slow down. Now, sure, some of them were like, oh, he's laughing, thinking it's funny. But some of them people in that car was like, slow down. And now he got to face the consequence of that. But, let me know what you think in the comments, man. TikTok, these things that people do, and they're not even going viral all the time because of the simple fact, you don't always go viral for the challenge. The challenge goes viral, and then you get 1 million people trying to do it. Usually these things are dangerous. So we got to pay attention to these kids and teach them not to do stupid stuff, like eating Tide Pods and all this crazy stuff. I don't know. Get in the comments, let me know what you think, man. Rest in peace to the 4 teenagers that lost their lives, and I hope that they can get some kind of closure for these parents and these relatives and friends. Let me know what you think in the comments about these TikTok challenges. My name is Charles Brown, CLBMG. Make sure you check out essentialvarieties.org. Go over there and buy some. It's all soaps and all this good stuff. Discount right now. Check it out. And CLBMG, we got a podcast every Wednesday night called Clash the Podcast. Check it out. It's all about hip-hop, all about sports, and we just have a good time. All right? RETOLD album. Go type in RETOLD. Charles Brown, some good music on that. And I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side. Peace. CLB.